Welcome to my channel. For this class, we'll start off with a ballet barre and then continue with some dance-inspired Pilates. For the first part, you'll just need a chair or something to hold on to. And if you don't have ballet shoes, you might want to put on some socks. They should work just fine. Let's turn to face the bar or the chair. We're going to work through the feet. Feet in parallel, lift up the right heel and place it down. And then the left heel and down again, really working through the foot, stretching it out. And then we're going to walk through. So right and then change. Lift up and change and change. Keep lengthening the top of the head up. Relax your shoulders down. Really work through the feet and bend the knees. Lift up the heels as high as possible. Stretch the legs and lower down. Again, bend so you get the stretch in the Achilles. Lift your heels up, lengthening up, and let's reverse. Rise up, bend your knees, lift up your heels, press the heels down and stretch. Again, lift, bend the knees, reach the heels down and stretch. Start with the left heel and the right heel and the left heel and the right. Walking through and lift, up, change. Feel the stomach drawing in and up, top of the head up to the ceiling, and bending both knees up. Lift the heels, stretch the legs. Again, bending the knees, forced arch. Lift up the heels as high as possible, stretch the legs, heels down, and then reverse, releve. Bend the knees, press the heels into the floor. Again, lifting up, bend the knees, press the heels down, stretch the legs. Stretch it out, reach one heel back into a lunge. Really press the heel into the floor. Breathe deeply and change to the other side. Bend the front knee, stretch the back heel into the floor. Nice deep breath. Then both hands on the bar, walk yourself back so your back is parallel to the floor, bending the knees and stretching them. Bend the knees, really stretch out the spine, lengthen the legs, and then drop the head and the arms down. Bend the knees, bring the top of the head towards the floor, stretching out. Again, bending, really relaxing over. Stretch out the back of the legs, bending. Curl the tailbone down, and we're going to slowly roll up one vertebra after another to a long spine. Let's do one more exercise facing the bar. So bring the heels together into a first position. Wrap the legs around, draw your stomach in, and we're going to tendu, stretch the foot out, flex the foot, point the foot and slide it back in. Again, stretch it out. Then I'm going to take a nice deep plie, bending in both knees and bring it back. Take the right arm up and over, stretch out the side, coming back and just circle the head around, nice and loose. And bringing it back, we'll go with the left foot. Point and flex and point. Bring it in. Again, point, nice, deep, juicy plie down. Transferring the weight back and left arm goes up and over, pour de bras. And taking it back and then circle the head around. Again, right foot stretches, really flex and point. Bring it back. Again, out, deep plie, deep bend, coming back, closing the leg, right arm up and over, deep side bend, bringing it back, circling the head. You might want to take it a little bit bigger this time. And last time to the left, stretch the foot out, point and flex, point, close it in, lengthening up, again out, plie, coming back, transferring the weight onto the standing leg. Left arm up and over, pour de bras. Up and nice big circle of the head all the way around. coming back to a long spine. And we're ready for our plie. So one hand on the bar, heels together in a first position. Bend the knees, breathe the arm, and come up. Again, demi-plie, breathe the arm all the way up and bending towards the bar as you plie. Bring the arm all the way back. One more time. Bend the knees, stretch towards the bar and up. We're going to go for a full plie. So let the heels come off and then press the heels down to come up. Taking a balance, lifting up the heels if you can. Take the hand off the bar, find the balance and bring the heels back down. Second position, demi, breathe the arm and stretch. Again, demi, sweep the arm up, stretch, bend over towards the bar, demi. Bring the arm down, again, nice deep stretch over and up, full plie. In second, we keep pressing the heels down into the floor, open up the knees, coming up, taking a balance. If you can, take the hand off the bar, find the stability, and coming to a third or fifth. So crossing the feet over, demi, and stretch, breathing the arm and then taking it up, demi, arm over to the bar and down. Again, nice deep stretch and full plie. The heels will come off and press them into the floor to come up, finding the balance, crossing the feet, reaching the other arm up, finding the length through the body. And we're going to take all that over to the other side. First position, heels together, demi-plie, breathe the arm, press the heels into the floor to come up. Breathe the arm, demi, bring the arm up and then over. Bring the arm down, demi, stretch over and coming to a full plie. Think of lengthening the top of the head down and then push the heels down to come up. Lift up the heels, find the balance, lengthening through the legs. And let's open to the second position. Again, demi, breathe the arm and down. Demi, breathe the arm up towards the ceiling and then side bend over. Bring the arm down again. Demi-plie and up. Now a full plie. Keep going down as far as possible, still keeping the heels pressing into the floor. Coming up, finding a balance and then crossing the legs either to fifth or a third position. Demi, breathe the arm and down. Demi, lifting up over to the bar and again demi, full plie. Keep reaching the top of the head up as you open your knees, press down to come up, crossing your legs over, finding the balance, long legs, long arms, long spine and relax. Give the legs a little shake and let's turn around for Tendu. So first position, heels together. You can take the arm out to the side. And we're going to brush forwards to the ball and then to the toe, to the ball and back. Again, brush forwards, flex, point, bring it back. Again, forwards, turn in, turn out and back. Demi-plie, lift the heels up as much as possible, reaching up. Gently lower the heels to the side, out, demi and then point, pointing all the way, flex and point and close to the side, turning in, turning out, back, plie, push the heels up, reach up and heels down to the back, out and point and demi and in and out and flex and point, bring it in, back, turn in, turn out, close, demi, push, up, lower, last time to the side, demi and point and demi and close, point and flex and point and close and out, turn in, turn out, bring it back, demi, and push, and up. Find the balance, lengthening up. Reach the heels towards each other and relax. Let's go to the other side. First position, arm to the side and demi and point, demi and back and point. Flex a foot, point the foot back, out, turn in, turn out, bring it back, demi, push the heels, reach up, lower the heels down to the side, demi and point, demi and back and out and flex and point, bring it in, out, turn in, turn out and back, juicy plie, lift the heels, reaching up, lower the heels to the back, demi and stretch and demi and back and out, flex, point and close, out, turn in, turn out and close, demi and push and up, reach the heels down last time, demi and push and demi and back, point, flex and point, bring it in and out, turn in, turn out, close, demi, push the heels up, reaching up, finding the balance. Think of the heels reaching towards each other and relax it down, shake the legs. Turn around for glisse, so fifth or third position. You can take the arm to the side, foot to the front, out in, reach out and into the side, close front, close back, close front, close back, going to the back, stretch it out in, out into the side, close back, close front, close back, again slightly higher, reach the arm up, four to the front and close front and back and front, four to the back and close, out close, out close, out close, last to the side, close front, close back, close front, and let's take that to the other side. So shake it all out, cross your feet to the side and forwards and close, out into the side, close front, close back, out and out to the back 4 times. Keep lengthening up into the side, back and front and back. One more time, slightly higher with the arm, 4 to the front and to the side, close front, back and front, to the back, stretch it out, reach the fingertips forwards and back, close front, close back, close front, relax, shake it out, turning around. Let's take rond de jambe. Reach the foot forwards and circle it all the way around to the back. Through the first stretch forwards and round. Long legs. One more time and we'll take a fondue. So coming forwards, bending both knees. Reach the leg to the side, bend both knees, reach it back. We're going to stay there and bend the front leg and take all that to the other direction. So going from the back to the front, through the floor and back and round and back, round and then back, bend both knees to fondue, stretch it to the side, bend both knees, forwards, soutenu, and we're going to turn around and take that to the other side, circling the leg from the front to the back, front and semicircle round and round. One more time, front all the way back, reach it forwards, bend both knees, stretch the leg out to the side, bend both knees, stretch it back, stay there, bend the front knee, stretch the back leg and reverse from the front to the back and around, back, circling the leg in the hip socket, keep the back wide and open, take the leg to the back, bend both knees, stretch the leg to the side, bending both knees, reaching forwards, rise up and turn around, soutenu to the other side. All that en l'air, a little bit higher, so take the leg up and use the arm goes up, circle the leg round, up. You can make it as high or as low as you want. And fondue, reaching to the side. Fondue the legs, reach the leg back, bend the front knee and bring the leg to the front, and we'll go from the back to the front and round again. You can use the arm to circle around. One more circling around and back. Fondue, stretch to the side, fondue to the front, rise up, cross the legs and Soutenu to the other side. Lengthen the leg forward and round. Forward, stretching it all the way back, lengthening the leg away from you, and then bringing it forwards, bending the knees, stretching to the side, bending the knees to the back. Fondue, bend the front knee and from the front to the back, grande jambe. Use the arm if you want, up and brush the leg through and forward again. And then legs goes back, bending both knees, stretch it to the side, bending it in, front, rise up, cross the legs, Soutenu to the other side. Shake it out. So again, we're going to face the bar. You can have either your hands or your forearms on the bar. Lift the right leg up in an attitude position, and we'll take little pulses up and up and up. Keep pulling your stomach in, and then retire. Bring your back foot to the back of the knee and take a back bend and change. Left leg goes up in an attitude position. Open the chest and pulse the leg up and up and up and up, and then bring it in. Place a foot behind your knee, reach the arm up and back bend all the way back. Let's do it again. Right knee, keep lifting up and up and up and up. Open the right knee, lift the right arm up and stretch all the way back. One more time to the other side, both knees bent, and lift the left knee up and up and up and up, bringing it into retire. Reach the left arm up and take a back bend back. And let's finish off this first part of the class with the stretch, shouldering the leg. So you can hold onto your foot or your leg, bring it forwards, take it to the side, and we're going to turn in, lift your hips up and then bring them down. And if you can, lift the hand off the bar, try and find the balance, lengthen up. Let's do that to the other side. So bending the knee, holding on wherever's comfortable for you. Take the leg forward. It might feel different on this side. Take it to the side and then rotating in and rotating out, lengthening up. And if you can find the balance, take the hand off the bar, stretching up and relax, really shake it out. We're going to move to the Pilates part of the class, so you don't need the chair anymore. Grab your mat, grab a drink, and if you haven't subscribed yet, this would be a great time to hit the subscribe button. So when you're ready, coming to lying on the mat, hug the right knee in towards your chest, stretch the left leg out and take some nice big circles with the right foot and ankle in one direction and then in the other direction. Let's stretch the right leg up. Hold on behind the leg to give yourself a good stretch. You might want to lift your head and shoulders up. Stretch out the left leg on the floor. And then we're going to take a twist. Open the right arm. Use the left hand to guide the knee over to the left. Really finding a place where it feels good for your body. And let's take all that on the other side. So hug the left knee in, circling the left foot and ankle in one direction. Nice big circles, changing the direction of the foot circles. And then stretch the left leg up. Hold on, give yourself a stretch. Lift your head and shoulders up if you want. Lengthen the right leg even more on the floor. And taking a twist across. I actually forgot to do the twist on that side, so this is a case of do what I say, not what I do. enjoy your twist. And then we'll all meet back and reach both legs up long towards the ceiling. Flex the feet and point the toes. Flex, reach the heels up, point, stretch all the way to the tips of the toes. Flex, point, flex, point. Let's stay in flex and turn out and back. Really feel the legs rotating in the hip socket. In and rotating out. Let's point the feet and give them a stretch. Little bounces, crossing the right foot front of the left and then bouncing to the side and bringing it back. Let's do it with a flex. Bounce, bounce, cross the right leg over. Bounce, bounce, cross the left leg. Point the toes, relax. Hands behind the head, lift the head and shoulders up, lift the legs up, turn them out, and we're going to start beating. Cross, 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 cross. And as you do that, lower the legs down towards the floor and back up. And then the same thing with the flex. Cross, 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 all the way towards the floor as far as you can, and all the way back up. Pointing, crossing down towards the floor, change, 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 and up. And flex, really get those inside thighs crossing as you go down and all the way back up. Relax. Let's take a happy baby. You can hold onto your feet or your legs and just rock a little bit from side to side, enjoying that stretch. And then let's rock ourselves up all the way to a sitting position. Open the legs nice and wide to get a good stretch, and then walk the hands forwards. Release the top of the head over. Just going to take a moment to get a really good stretch, getting deeper and deeper as we soften into that stretch. Slowly coming up to a long spine. Let's side bend over to the left, opening up the right side of the body. Breathing deeply and then coming back over to the other side, reaching over, breathing, releasing, getting a really good stretch on the left side of the body. Bring the legs in, bend the knees, reach the fingertips forward, and we're going to roll back and forwards. Almost all the way to the floor and reaching forwards, really rounding the spine, pulling the stomach in, reach the fingertips forwards, and then we're going to open to the right and back, and to the left and back, opening to the right, coming up and left, coming up and center and up, rolling back, reaching forwards twice more to the center. And now we'll open up to the left and up, to the right and back, left and up, to the right and back. Stretch the legs out. Stretching over, hold onto your legs or your feet and use your arms to stretch deeper, and we'll go for a roll down, vertebra by vertebra. Reach the fingertips up and back and rolling up, taking a deep stretch over the legs. Again, rounding through the spine, pulling the stomach in, vertebra by vertebra. Reach the arms back and rolling up, stretch over, around the world, to the right, up, left, stretch over, to the left, around, to the right, reach forwards, again right, reaching the arms, sweeping them in a big circle all the way around, stretching over, and to the left, through to the right, and stretch, again right, all the way around, stretch forwards, and again to the left, and coming forwards. really stretching over. Use the arms. And let's come to a mermaid position, or a fourth position. Hand on the hip. Let's guide the hips into a spiral, and then really use a hand to twist, lengthening the top of the head up. And let's circle. Nice easy circles, loosening up the hips and circling the torso in the opposite direction. Bring the hands forwards. We're going to lift the back knee off the floor and back down. Open the knee up and down. So we're externally rotating the back leg and placing it back on the floor. Open it and down, and then internally rotate. So you're going to keep the knee on the floor and lift the foot off the floor. Feel how that creates even more of a rotation through the spine. And then see if you can lift the whole leg off the floor and place it down. This is quite challenging. It probably won't be a big movement, but you should really feel it. Lift it up into that attitude position, and let's sweep the leg around and take a nice twist. Keep lengthening the top of the head up as you drop your shoulders down. Spiraling around, and we've got all that on the other side. So spiraling around, getting a really good twist through the spine. And then circling the torso in one direction, loosening up the hips, and circling in the other direction. And lifting up the back knee and down. The foot stays on the floor, so you're externally rotating in the leg and then internally rotating. The knee stays on the floor and the foot goes up. Let that spiral all the way through the spine. Then trying to lift the whole leg up and down. Lifting it up, so it's like an attitude position. Lift, squeezing it up. And then circle that leg round for a twist, using the arms to help you lengthen as you spiral. Let's come to an all fours position. We're going to round the spine. Exhale, drawing the navel in, and inhale, open the chest, shine the chest forwards. Rounding the back, pulling the navel in, dropping the head down. Inhale, opening the chest. And let's take that into a circle, allowing the head and the ribs and the hips to circle, and then changing the direction of the circle. You can make it as big or as small as you like. Reach the hips back into rest position. Relax the forehead. Then we're going to round through, ripple all the way forwards, opening the chest. Press down with the hands, lift the head up, and then draw the navel in to come back. You can undulate through the spine, drop the hips down as you lift the chest up, lengthen through the spine, and initiate from the center to bring yourselves back to that rest position. Ripple through the spine, coming forwards, opening the front of the body as well as the back, and relaxing back into that rest position. We're going to take a lunge with the right foot forwards and windmill the left arm, right arm, left arm, right arm. Both arms reach up and stretch back into a back bend. Then bring your weight all the way back, flex your front foot, stretch over. And we're going to come to a splits preparation. So place plenty of weight on the hands, stretch your legs out, and then gently and carefully lower yourself down as far as you feel you can. So you're really supporting yourself with your hands. breathing into that stretch. And let's do all that to the other side. Rest position, drop the head down. We're going to roll forwards, open the chest and rounding back. Again, rounding, opening the chest, drawing the navel in, rounding back. One more time. Ripple forwards and back. Bring your left foot forward into a lunge. Windmill the right arm, left arm, right arm, left arm. Reach both arms up and back bend, opening the chest. Take the weight back, stretch over, flex your left foot, relax your head over to get a good stretch. And preparing for the split. So first take plenty of weight in your hands. This might feel different on the other side. And gradually, slowly lower yourself down as much as you want. And breathe into that stretch. So carefully bring yourself out of that and find a comfortable sitting or standing position for a port de bras to finish. We're going to reach one arm up and open it to the side, and then the other arm up and open it to the side. Both arms to a fifth position, up, open the chest, open the arms, circle them round, and again lifting up, breathing in and opening, exhale. One more time, up, circling the arms to bring them down, and bring your hands to the center of your heart. I hope you enjoy doing this ballet and Pilates class with me, and please subscribe so we can do more classes together.